All right, build day. Today we're going to be building Duel and Peridea. Really excited for this set. I like all the minifigs in it. Very excited as a really cool display piece with the play features in it that they can lightsaber battle. My plan is to eventually do the alt build of this that essentially completes the circle here, so it's the full ring that they fight in the show. But just going to be building this set. There really doesn't going to be much modification needed from the original build just to add on to it. So I'm just going to build the straight up set today, and then we'll modify it here in another video. But yeah, stay tuned. We'll be building this guy. All right, so I've said I don't really go through the bags when I'm building a Lego set and get all the minifigs out first. I build it bag by bag, and I discover the minifigures as I go through. Very cool that straight out bag one is Ahsoka. Super cool build. Super cool. Iconic white lightsabers. Here I have young Ahsoka chilling here. So very cool to have both of these. Grown up Ahsoka. Different tail printing on it. Completely different outfit. Arm printing with her white bandages up all the way down to her cuffs. And then two faces on it. One is sort of an angry fighting face, which I'm sure I'll display. We'll see if this will show it or not. I don't know. Angry fighting face on the back, which I'm sure I'll use in the actual scene, since she'll be fighting. But otherwise, a very cool fig to have straight out the gate that will now get set up here and be watching over the rest of the build. So let's get started. All right, bag one finished. It actually is a pretty substantial amount of the base with covering up all of the like spinning elements that are here on the sides. Pretty sweet build so far. The only thing that's annoying is all these are sticker pieces, and putting stickers on the straight ones don't really bother me that much. They're easy enough to put on. Stickers on these little curved one, like putting a sticker on a curved piece like that, that's not curving like away that you sort of just still lay flat. A sticker on a curved piece that you have to try and make sure is lined up, like mine's not perfect, but that's annoying. I feel like they could have printed it, but I'm not Lego. So on to bag two. All right, bag two has blessed us with Ezra. Really cool print on him. I like his like wanderer robes he's got from being out in Peridea. And then Thrawn. Thrawn is a sick minifig to get. I think he's only ever been in one other set. I don't have him till now, and I really like how clean he looks. Such a cool all blue fig. I'm really happy they gave him dual molded legs. For being such a crisp, clean character, I really think a lot of these officers and I think a lot of the Imperial officers for sure, and even some of the Jedi, but dual molded legs are such a good way to show boots, and so many Star Wars characters wear boots. Really, really happy with how this fig turned out. Probably one of my favorite figs from this set. So they will be joining Ahsoka on the watch party. And let's get to bag two. All right, through bag two. Pretty solid base going on. Honestly, most of the stickers are done out of that, and most of those weren't that bad. Pretty cool. You got these access here on the side, so you can make them spin eventually, make them fight each other. And then some really cool building. I don't actually know if you can see it in the back. These ball and socket joints mixed with these hinges over here that make this like really clean connection down here. Cool building techniques that they were able to use. So hyped to see that. And yeah, let's get into bag three. All right, bag three, final bag. Actually, build's going quick. Last two characters. So we got Morgan Elsbeth. Pretty cool print on her. Really cool blade. I like having that green magic lightsaber sword thing she's got in the show. Basically just a green dark saber. But super cool to have, you know, another unique style of lightsaber build. And then we got a Night Trooper. Very cool. Love all the gold accents that they put in them. a really, I don't know how to say it, robust helmet. It's like a dual molded helmet almost. Feels really solid. Really happy with this. Hopefully they start doing this for more of the standard helmets. And then a zombie face, which is always cool to have. But yeah, happy with those figures, and let's get this build going. All right, build is done. This is how it looks in the end. It's just a nice solid platform. These pieces will spin here. This centerpiece, this centerpiece isn't on anything, but you can spin it and adjust it just to frame where they need to be. But both of these sides spin, and then the back has this little launcher that it says is for Ezra. I don't know how well this launcher is actually going to work as a play feature, but cool, it's back there, I guess. But yeah, has these nice gold accents on the edge, and then obviously the nice sticker details here on the inside, and I'm excited to have near those again to have the full ring. Something that I think is cool, I don't know how LEGO determines what is included in sets, right? They always give you extra pieces. Usually they're the little pieces, little studs, a little slope here and there, just for little stuff that gets lost. I think someone said they've measured it by weight. But the extra pieces I got in this set are a full extra blaster, extra lightsaber hilt, which are always good to have. Usually I feel like you get extra lightsaber hilts, but I did get an entirely extra green, whatever, Night Sister lightsaber blade, like the full thing though, including the handle and everything. So I have 2 of these now. That's awesome. I don't know if that is how everyone's set is. Again, not sure what the quality control is in terms of everyone gets the same extra pieces or not, but it's really cool to have an extra one of those. Just in case I want to get another character or someone else can be wielding that sword in some sort of scene. So I'm going to get this thing actually set up with all the characters here, and then I'll check back in with you. All right, here it is all set up the way I'm happy with. I really wanted to depict the art on the box was sort of the scene I went to go for initially. I just think it showed a lot of good stuff. Thrown back here, kind of overwatching. You can make Ahsoka fight. Obviously, you can turn her, to do whatever she wants to do. But make him fight. And then Ezra, I just put on one of those one stud, they're like 45-degree angle clear, I don't know, one stud pole things that, you know, everyone uses for staging characters and different stuff or making stuff float. So putting that down on the ground lets him actually be in his jumping stance, attacking this night trooper that's on its back legs. So I think that's very cool. Looks great as a display piece, and can't wait to build the rest out and put a few more night troopers and death troopers on here. Really build out the scene. But yeah, really happy with it. Really cool build. Sort of a mix between a diorama and a set, the way it's really meant to be displayed in sort of like this half-cut open concept. So really happy with it, and catch you guys later.